After a few weeks of prepping the boat, we finally leave Titusville and begin our Bahamas adventure. First stop, Melbourne Beach.
One look in your eyes and I find it. When you leave in my mind I rewind it. When you got it this good, you don't fight it.
What you doing?
I'll give you some.
What you have to do to it?
I'm replacing the pump because the old one stopped working. It was only about a year and a half, 2 years old. I think the connections inside of it, I don't know. It just wouldn't work. So I bought a better pump. The other one was a cheap pump. It was like $35. This is not much more money. It's only about $75, $80. But it's a better pump, and hopefully I get more than 2 years out of this one.
Yeah. Well, if you get to get it polished, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody needs any hassles on the sea. You need a different angle with the light going back. Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. I'm getting kind of like a powdery, slimy stuff out of it instead of the big slugs that we were getting before that was causing the problem. It's very fine, almost like a silt. I've never seen that before, and I wonder if it's because the AJX that we put in was it last fall. The creator that said that it would eat up these slugs, kind of like a tick, and then the tick would explode into like a powdery form that could be picked up by your regular Raycor filter. So I wonder if that's what I'm seeing.
That would be amazing.
Because I'm not getting I'm not getting a bunch of junk. I'm getting kind of a silt. So it'll be interesting. So I'm going to run it. The pump I'm using right now is 4 gallons a minute. There's probably about 300 gallons in that tank. So I guess I'm going to run it for maybe an hour or whatever, and see if I need to drain it again. I'll keep checking on it periodically, and that should run it through.
And also, I think you decided just to run through the one tank instead of transferring it to the other tank.
I think last time I did this, I moved the stuff back and forth, but I've never had a problem with the forward tank. It's never clogged. It's never been an issue. It's always been the aft tank. So what I'm doing is each engine has the ability to take fuel from that tank. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it from the port engine, the feed, and I'm sending it through the Raycor, and I'm sending it back through the feed on the starboard engine. So I'm just making a kind of a loop with the aft engine alone. I'm not gonna screw around with the forward. I'm not gonna send any aft fuel to the forward. Let me just polish the heck out of the aft tank, because that's where the issue has always been.
Now you're able to do tank to tank with this polishing system that you put in?
I could easily move it from one tank to another. I'm just choosing not to, because all I got to do is move some hoses around. I can put the fuel wherever we want it.
But I mean, like, you can polish the forward tank.
I can polish forward
independently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just take them and move it to the other feeds. Yeah. So okay, I'm going to run this an hour or so and
it's
see what happens.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's all like, I don't know, dirty water, and then the fuel's on top.
And another box. Okay. Diesel Pro Power. These guys are good. They always seem to have what I need. Helpful too. I think it was Lewis who got this for me. Well, we'll see. If it's not right, then I'm blaming Lewis. Otherwise, thanks, Lewis.
Look right?
Yep, it looks right. There's a whole bunch of these different turbos, but the oil inlets are different on different ones, and they're so that's very specific. So is the diameter of this part here, and that looks right too. And this should be one opening. So yeah, everything looks right.
It's a job for tomorrow.
Yep. It's already 4 o'clock today, and I don't think I'm going to start a project like this at 4. because I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time, make sure everything's going in right. So, came with the gaskets, and I swear I ordered another gasket set. Unless it's the clamp. Let me check. There's another box.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Guess I didn't need to order the gaskets. I thought it came with them. Well, now we have an extra set.
That's fine.
They were just 20 some bucks, so it's not the end of the world. This, however, was like 40 some dollars. It's a new clamp.
Okay.
So that should be it. We should have everything we need.
How's it going?
Okay, getting there. Got everything cleaned up. That was kind of a bitch getting the old gaskets off. But other than that, be ready to put it on in a second.
Ooh, exciting. Dry. Sorry you didn't get to see that. Salt makes the camera stick. There we go. Fell down again. Fell down again.
It's got to be the salt or something?
It is the salt, because I usually have to come out here with a rag. I didn't think there was that much salt, but this is our Anchorage. So.
It's the pier that we're going to take the dinghy to.
That is beach pier?
Yeah, I think so. In here.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because this is hooked up to the same thing as the air conditioners. I don't know why, but it is.
Oh.
So I'll plug it in over here.
Now you gotta unplug the ice maker, but
Then I'll plug it in.
plug it up front.
I'm not killing the ice maker.
We need martinis later. Okay, all right. Can you tell how charged it is?
No, unless I put it on.
Okay.
But it was probably about a half charged anyway, so, by the time we're ready to go, it'll be a half hour. It'll give us enough really. We'll be going a quarter mile and back.
Okay, and see our thing started working.
Yep.
So that's good.
Temperatures never really got above 177. This, after I came to idle, it dropped to 167, surprisingly. But I don't care, as long as we're below like 185. Actually, technically 195, but I went on below 185.
Okay, well, I will do our plotting for tomorrow while you do the stuff you got to do. All right? Roger out.
Every heart has a story inside. Every soul sings a melody.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check out our next episode when we prepare to cross the Gulf Stream to West End, Grand Bahama.